we have reached the Doxastikon, which is the major hymn in any service, but particularly in this service, as we are about to hear the beautiful hymn of Kassiani. Saint Kassiani, the hymnographer, was born between 805 and 810 in Constantinople into a wealthy family and grew to be exceptionally beautiful and intelligent. 3 Byzantine chroniclers claim that she was a participant in the bride show, the means by which Byzantine princes and emperors sometimes chose a bride, giving a golden apple to his choice. And this was organized for the young bachelor emperor Theophilos. Smitten by Kassiani's beauty, the young emperor approached her and said, "Through a woman came forth the baser things," responding by saying, "And through a woman came forth the better things," referring to the hope of salvation resulting from the incarnation through the most holy Theotokos. His pride wounded by Kassiani's rebuttal, Theophilos hauntingly passed her by and chose another to be his wife. We next hear of Kassiani in 843, when it is recorded that she founded a convent in Constantinople, becoming its first abbess and devoting her life to asceticism, and the apostica of the bridegroom Orthros for Great and Holy Wednesday, which service we are in now, in parishes and churches, chanted by anticipation on the previous evening. Tradition says that in his later years, the Emperor Theophilos, still in love with Kassiani, wished to see her one last time before he died. So he rode to the monastery where she resided. Kassiani was alone in her cell, writing her now famous hymn that we will shortly hear. When she realized that the commotion she heard was because the emperor had arrived. Being now devoted to God in her monastic life, Kassiani fled from her cell and hid, leaving the unfinished hymn on her writing desk. Theophilos was directed to her cell and entered it alone. Not finding Kassiani, he turned to leave when he noticed papers on the desk and read what was written upon them. When he was done reading, he sat and added one line to the hymn, then he left, never to see Kassiani again. The line attributed to the emperor is, "Those feet whose sound Eve heard at dusk in paradise and hid herself for fear." When the emperor and his party departed from the monastery, Saint Kassiani returned to her cell, discovered what Theophilos had written, and finished the hymn now popularly known as the Hymn of the Sinful Woman. And now, if you would all please rise, we will hear this beautiful hymn of the Church.
Doxa Patri Deo, και Αγίου Πνεύματι, και νυν και αεί, και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων. Αμήν. Κύριε, γεν πολλές αμαρτίες περίπες σου, την συν εστομένη θεότητα μυροφόρου αναλαβού τάξιν, οδυρωμένη μοίραση, προτού ενταφίας μου κομίσει. Ίστρος ακολασίας ζωφώδιστε και ασέρινος έρος της αμαρτίας. Έξε μου τας πηγάς των δακρύων, ον εφέλες διεξάγων της θαλάσσης το είδο. Κάνθη τίμη προς τους στεναγμούς της καρδίας. Ο κλίνας τους ουρανούς τι αφάτος σου κενώσει. Καταφυλίσω τους αχράντους σου πόδας, αποσμίξω τούτους δε πάλιν της κεφαλής μου βοστρίχης, ον εν το παραδείσο Εύα το δειλινόν, κρότον, κρότον, κρότον τη σωσήν ηχηθήσα το φόβο εκρύβει. Αμαρτιών μου τα πλήθη και κρυμάτων σου αβίσους, της εξιχνιάσει ψύχος σώστα σωτήρ μου. Μη με την συνδούλη παρήδης, ο αμέτρης